guys, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. How you all doing? Right, so we just watched Ultimate Madness event. Interesting, very, very interesting, man. Well, I'm gonna start off with it wasn't the first battle, but man, Mike P versus Bill Collector. What happened, Mike P? Gosh, man. And that's the thing about battle rap, it's so unpredictable, yeah. Basically, Mike P choked. Did he choke? He forgot his round. He forgot literally the whole thing. And the worst thing is, yeah, you forgot it and you should have just timed it straight away. I feel like you took forever. We were just waiting. You could hear like a pin drop. He's walking around trying to remember the bars and he didn't remember it, like. Terrible. Anyway, going into it, starting off, his first round was nice. See, I mean, he's got bars. He was spitting, doing this thing. I feel like Bill Collector's wasn't as strong. Bill Collector's first round, bar-wise, wasn't as strong as Mike P's. Personally, that's how I thought. Mike P was doing this thing, you know. He thought he had this in the bag, basically. I feel like he felt like that, you know. Going to that second round, Bill Collector came with it. Came with those personals. They definitely, I mean, even in the first he did that. And they definitely, I feel like they shook up Mike P, man. You know what I'm saying? But I would say shout out to Mike P for not reacting too much this time. He took it really well. I mean, that's how you should have taken it the first time. Then it wouldn't have been such a big deal. If you just ignored Ryder or just let it slide, people wouldn't have been as bothered. But your reaction is what made it, like, you know, bigger than it is, I guess. So he was kind of like reacting and nodding when the other person said something. The other person, Bill Collector, sorry y'all. It's mad late. It's a time. It's like almost midnight. Yeah. So he was reacting to some of the bars. You know, like Bill Collector had a cherry bar. Was it the game slot machine thing? Yeah. Something about the only time you see cherries, something. I can't quote the bar right now, guys. Okay, I just watched this. I'm just quickly doing the recap, but it was nice. It was fire. He came with bars. He came with creativity. I'm talking about Bill Collector, performance, entertaining. Mike P, man, here's the thing. I feel like Mike P is so worried about this whole thing with his girlfriend that it really threw him off. It threw him off, you know, because like, you messed that right up. I don't feel like Bill Collector's third was unbeatable, but the fact that you couldn't even remember your round, well, what can we say? Clear, like, you lose, like, you know. So, I mean, people could be like it was a 30, but I feel like it was a 2-1. Do you know what I mean? The second and third, personally. But, it was bad. It was bad, Mike. Man, you were supposed to redeem yourself somehow. This is like a double loss. Gosh, maybe you need a timeout. Timeout, Mike P. Just for a minute, because you need to, I don't know what you need to do. Maybe, anyway, hopefully you're over it now and it's done, because I think you lot showed good sportsmanship at the end, you know. You were hugging it up and he was like, Bill was saying to him, like, it's done now, it's over with. And in a way, it's true. If you just let it go, maybe people will just move on and start finding something else to rap about. Do you know what I mean? Just don't make it into a big deal. Don't go making blogs or whatever, giving any type of excuse, man. Just leave it. You know what I'm saying? If you lost, you lost, and that was it. You know. So that was that battle. It was an interesting battle. I mean, we was hoping it was going to be battle of the night. It wasn't battle of the night. No way. None battles battle of the night. None and Mr. Wavy. Well, to me anyway, I feel like that was battle of the night. They both came with fire. Okay, I'm not doing this in order, guys, but so they battled as well. They came with fire. And I feel like Nun's really starting to stand out, you know that? And in a way, this type of competition is really good for somebody like Nun because, like, I've always felt like he had bars, right? But then he ran into Av and that put a bit of a roadblock in his, like, journey in battle rap because he lost Av badly, do you know what I mean? Tried to bring out his girl, that it was flopped, it didn't work out at all, man. You know, so, he kind of, like, not that he fell off, but I feel like we didn't hear him much from Nun anymore. So in a way, but at the time when he was rapping, I feel like he had bars. You know, he was very talented. So this competition is really going to allow him to express himself, and I really feel like it has actually. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just quickly get a drink. 1 second. Yeah. So I was saying, and I feel like it has definitely brought that out in him, and I feel like it's elevated everyone's pen. You know, I quite like this whole new setup because you can't miss any bars with this setup. You know, without the crowd reaction. Even though I do like the crowd reaction, sometimes it adds to it, but I feel like there would have been a lot of bars if it had crowd reaction that we would have missed. That we catch everything this time. You know. So it's kind of refreshing, and it also shows your level of talent, level of bars that you cannot escape. You can't get out of it, you know. There's no cutting corners with it when everyone can hear exactly what you're saying. You can't just try and make something rhyme and get away with it. No, you've got to like have bars. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, None did real good. I mean, damn, it was basically a 30. Every single round he edged. Let's be real, he did good. That boy was rapping, like, you know. Salute to Nun. Well done to you. Mr. Wavy, man. I'm disappointed. Mr. Wavy. Do you know why? Because I feel like Mr. Wavy, this is the problem. This is probably why you haven't gone as big as you are, as should be, maybe. You can rap, but sometimes, yeah, you start, this sounds crazy, but it's almost like you're getting a bit boring. Like, it's back to back to back. Like, I don't know. It needs breaking up. It needs breaking up a bit. He wasn't trash. You have got bars, Mr. Wavy, but your cadence maybe. You need to break it up a bit or something. Something needs to happen. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe just be a little bit more creative. I feel like writing wise, None was more creative with this, you know. But you said a couple of nice things. I liked your nunchuck bar. That was quite nice. You said a couple of nice things. I'll probably do like a breakdown, y'all, later on. It's mad late, so that's why I can't be bothered, because I'd have to literally re-watch everything, do the breakdown by the time probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is a review, a quick recap of what's happened and stuff. So I feel like, yeah, so None got that clear. Mr. Wavy, I can't say work on your performance, because you got performance and stuff, but I don't know what you're going to work on it. Whatever it is, start working on it, please, okay? Seriously. Like, he edged every round. So you need to go watch that battle back. Oh, this says I got 15%. Damn, hold on. Watch the battle back. And, hold on, y'all, because this is going to cut out, actually. 1 second. Yeah, yeah, watch the battle back and just, like, study the battle to see where you kind of went wrong. Why he edged. What the heck is this? Oh, sorry, y'all, because I plugged my charger in. Yeah, to see where you went wrong in the battle or what you need to improve on, because I feel like this would be a perfect battle for you to watch of yourself and just study and understand why you are where you are at the moment, why you're not necessarily, you haven't progressed as you could have, why you haven't gone through to the next stage, Mr. Wavy. I had a lot of faith in you. Like, I know you've got bars, 100%. I've been watching you forever. You have got bars, you know what I'm saying? But something happened, man. So Nun's he won the battle. Shout out to Nun, you know what I'm saying? He's doing good. We've got to keep our eye on Nun, man. Nun's nice. He's stepping up there. Go Nun. So so the next person now, what did I write down here? Have I done Danny and Tink? Okay, I'm not doing it in any order anyway, so let me do EK and Holmesy real quick. So Holmesy and Emerson Kennedy battled, right? This was an interesting battle, you know. It was the first battle to happen, actually. So EK his first round was nice. You know, he's bar heavy. I do feel like his performance was lacking, though. His performance was lacking. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I say it was getting a bit boring. I don't know, but he had bars. He had a lot. I love the way Holmesy did it. It was a rebuttal, wasn't it? It must have been when he talked about the attire. He did a rebuttal. I think it was the top of his second or the first. That was nice, that rebuttal. Rebuttals are always nice, like when they hit and you can tell it was just made up on the spot. Okay, you can talk about like the way he dresses and stuff like that. So Holmesy's second fire, cooking, bars, you know what I'm saying? He was punching, he was energetic. He had a lot in that second round, a lot. So did EK, don't get me wrong, EK had a lot too, a lot. But EK's third was crazy fire, man. EK, I wish you'd kept that same energy throughout the whole battle. Your third was crazy. know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, I was thinking, is Holmesy gonna be able to match up? I don't feel like he matched it. He had, it was nice. He had something. He had a couple things there that I liked, but it didn't match EK's. And EK knew that it wasn't going to anyway, because he was rapping his butt off in that third round. Damn, you know. So, how do I call this? How did I even call this? I think I gave it to Holmesy the God. The reason I did, I liked his energy a lot better. EK, you need to work on that performance. You need to work on your performance. We know you've got bars, you know, but the performance is also important. So, and that's the main reason I gave it to him. I thought your third was fire, but I kind of liked it. I definitely love his second. So I think it comes down to that first, if people are gonna like choose or whatever. I think the judges gave it to, I'm not sure I think it went to the people's vote. But I feel like Holmesy was cooking a bit more entertaining as well to watch. But EK was bar heavy, no doubt, you know. Okay, so alright, so the final battle, that wasn't the final battle, but the last one I'm gonna talk about is Danny Myers versus Tink the Demon. Okay, this is a good battle. I was looking forward to this battle, do you know what I mean? Because I knew it was gonna be crazy bar wise in terms of the content, because obviously Tink the Demon does all these horrible, I'm not saying horrible rap, but I told you already that I'm not really into those kind of like evil raps, like, you know, like he talks about body parts and blood and intestines and inner things, and I'm kind of squeamish, you know what I'm saying? I know it's battle rap, but there's something I don't really like. I don't like the imagery when Tink the Demon's rapping that he's giving us. Like, it's a bit too much, innit? It might be your cup of tea, but I don't really feel like it's my cup of tea, do you know what I'm saying? Man, he be cutting people's heads, scalps off, and talking about brain matter, and oh my gosh, it's a lot, y'all, it's a lot. Let me live, okay? So yeah, but you know what, obviously I knew Danny Myers was gonna definitely have a lot of kind of demon flips, and he's gonna be just try and be just as dark as Tink the Demon, do you know what I'm saying? In terms of both of them were wilding in this, in terms of what they were saying. It's like, damn, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how many times I wanted to re-watch it, because the content was quite gory, graphic. The image was very graphic. But yeah, so what was I saying? I mean, Danny Myers was made for this, man. This was like a walk in the park, mate. Walk in the park, easy money. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like Danny Myers edged every round. Bar-wise, he was heavier, do you know what I mean? Tink the Demon did his thing. He's got his aesthetic, which is more like the mortician type of rap. You know what I mean? He did his thing, but it wasn't as bar strong as Danny Myers, bar-wise, you know what I mean? Not at all. Not at all. So, and I think, did he stumble? Yeah, he kind of had a little stumble there, but he brought it back. He didn't bring it back, he just carried on. He remembered it. But he did have a little bit of a stumble. But I don't know if that took away too many points, to be honest with you, because it was only very quick. But at the same time, hold on, something. I think I got something in my eye. Hold on. Yeah, bar-wise, I feel like Danny was better anyway. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Danny won that. But I feel like I predicted Danny to win anyway, like to win this between them two. So yeah, so that was that. It was a great battle though. It was a bar fest, so it was. Make sure I'm sure you have all tuned in and everything, but it was really good battle. So, but I do feel like None and Wavy was. I feel like that was the battle of the night, because they both did have bars. They did. Bill Collector and Mike P was the most anticipated battle, but in a way it was a letdown, because Mike P choked. He forgot his round actually. That might be worse if you just I don't know what's worse, choking or forgetting a round. Maybe it's the same kind of thing, but he couldn't remember it. And we waited to see if it will come back. Like, but he just couldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? But I hope he learns from this. I don't know whatever lesson there is to take away from it, and that he just moves on and just concentrates on just battle rapping and just, you know what I mean, not like all that personal stuff, you know. So yeah, so I'm excited to see the next match. So I think it will be. So who's facing who? So it's gonna be the two winners, isn't it? They're facing each other. So it's Danny and Holmesy gonna be facing each other. Danny Myers versus Holmesy, None versus Bill Collector. So that should be very interesting. I'm gonna do a review whatever, a blog on who I think is gonna win. I'm gonna go and think a bit more, analyze it a bit more, who I think I got. But I'm excited. Hope you're all excited. Make sure you tune in. I think that's about it. Well, if I think of anything else, I'll let you all know, okay? Yes, don't forget to subscribe, join the notification gang, and thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this, okay? I'll be back real soon. It's your girl Phoenix Fire. I'm out.